Yeah. This is game 2. Jonas with Friends versus K7T. Game 1 taken convincingly by Jonas with Friends with great execution against going up against the strong deathball team fight lineup. I would say the better draft, K7T, with a big combo lineup. Jonas with Friends was able to outsmart them, play around their draft, and take down objectives, take down what they needed to do. And then in the end, defense of the ancients is all about defending your ancient. It's all about objective based gaming. So you get an objective, you do your objectives, and that's how you win. It's not really a symmetric game. All right, so we're going into the first round of bans and picks. Can anyone hear me? Oh, do you have Twitter?
Yeah,
our viewers are asking if you have Twitter. I have Twitter. Follow me, Coach Dota. I don't know how Twitter works. I don't know how Twitter works. I don't even use it, but I have an account. I just reserved the name Coach Dota. Maybe I'll start using it. Maybe I'll start using that for announcing our streams. But I do have a Twitter. It's Coach Dota. Okay. So maybe Selemene should get his Twitter also. Okay, so let's
I
move
have
on.
one.
Yeah.
I have one and up. It's up. The Twitter account is up, but
Is it
I'm not. I'm bad with microblogging. Like I don't know what to say.
Is
I had this account like for a long time.
your personal
haven't-
account?
No, I made one for Selemene Dota.
Oh,
And
okay.
but what I'm trying to say is I made one like a personal account before. I tweeted one tweet, and then I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
And I use it mostly for following other people, like airlines whenever they go on sale. So that's about it. That's how I use Twitter.
I use my email for that. I don't even have a personal Twitter account, which is kind of annoying because I have a username. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but my username, I have it for Facebook, I have it for Yahoo, I have it for Google, I have it for lots of things. I have it for Spotify, I have it for almost everything I can imagine. I have it. I even have it for Steam, yeah, but I don't have it for Twitter. Somebody got my username for Twitter, and I'm, yeah, and it pisses me off because it's my name, and it's not. It's kind of specific, you know. It's not something like Hunter24. It's my name, and someone got it. Okay, so I'm like, this Twitter, maybe
feel
not
you.
for me. Maybe not for me. All right. But I do have my my
Coach Dota?
my Coach Dota account. So you can follow me there. Twitter, Coach Dota. Is it at Coach Dota? I think that's how it works, right? At Coach Dota, whatever. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the drafting stage of the game. Okay, so the bans come out from K7T. Yeah, that Earthshaker. Not really a typical first ban, but yeah, they know that it was the Earthshaker that got them earlier on. The Earthshaker that won those team fights. So they ban out the Earthshaker, and then they ban out the Tinker, annoying hero to deal with. Jonas with Friends, take out the Brewmaster and the Invoker. K7T also has that great Invoker. If they've been watching the replays, it's actually QSE, right? On the Invoker. Yeah, the QSE, they have dedicated Invoker players. So it really helps if you know your opponent team, if you know what you're playing up against. And you can do that if you're playing in our series, or if you just want to enjoy some of the previous games that we've casted. You can catch us, you can catch our VODs at youtube.com/SelemeneTV. Okay, so all the games that I've casted and recorded are actually there. So yeah, you can watch any game at your time, at slightly better resolution than what we stream on Twitch. But yeah, it's definitely going to be smoother because there's no internet interrupts right there. They're recorded locally, so it's going to be smooth sailing if you view our YouTube VODs. So
Is it possible to record locally on 720p?
for me, I'm not sure how to do that because on XSplit, the software we use, it uses a predefined stage. Now the stage is the resolution you set at the start, and it's the resolution that it uses to record both locally and to stream it. So I'll have to look into that if we're going to do that. But either way, you know, it already takes me 2 hours to upload a standard 50-minute game. What more if it's a 720p resolution? That's 4 times. That's 4 times the resolution, and that's gonna kill my computer. You know, leaving it overnight just to upload one game.
Yeah.
Uh, maybe in the future, maybe when we have a bit of a better hardware setup, and maybe when we have fiber. But let's move on to the drafts. I'm missing the draft here. Okay, so K7T, they go with the Doom and Vengeful Spirit fighting lineup. Yeah, Doom just shuts down anyone in his way. Whatever Jonas with Friends has, if they're going to go for big team fight, Doom, blink in, shut down that team fight hero. Skywrath Mage, no problem. Just Doom the Skywrath Mage. Probably the Elder Titan, bigger team fight hero. That what do you call this ultimate? The Earth Splitter. There we go. You just blink in, Doom the Elder Titan, stop that Earth Splitter from happening. Yeah, that's what Doom does. Usually first ban. Right now is first pick. Jonas with Friends has Skywrath Mage and Elder Titan. Okay, so a variation on the Earth Shaker. Elder Titan kind of like Earth Shaker, a bit slower though, but also has that range. So that might be what they're going for. Okay, so Doom Vengeful Spirit, good well-rounded heroes. Good for getting an initiation on enemies. Not really for big team fights, but one-on-one. Yeah, these heroes have a lot to offer. Jonas with Friends go for a bit more AoE. Skywrath Mage has a bit of an AoE with that Mystic Flare and Elder Titan, of course. AoE spells, especially the Earth Splitter ultimate. So the bans come out. Yeah, Faceless Void, Viper, pretty standard. Shadow Shaman and Pugna, no push for K7T this time. But Jonas with Friends, okay, they bring in the carry. Earlier on, yeah, their carry was Naga Siren. Right now it's Chaos Knight. Maybe it's going to be the same as a while ago. Do you remember who was playing the Naga Siren earlier on? The Naga Siren mid?
I can always check the records. Hang on. Okay, the Naga Siren mid was...
Was it Scrub?
Scrub Dota.
It was Scrub,
it was Scrub Dota.
Because previously the mid was Shapo. Hello Shapo, you still in the stream? Yeah. Alright. So, okay, so Scrub Dota was the Naga Siren, maybe. Scrub Dota would be the Chaos Knight also. Amazing micro from the Naga Siren a while ago. And Chaos Knight also has those solutions. Maybe a bit of micro required. Now K7T are the ones who are going to pick up Mirana. Mirana was the key, I would say, to Jonas with Friends victory. It was that Mirana Moonlight Shadow that allowed them to get into position for those team fights, those critical team fights that transitioned into pushes. So, yeah, Mirana, K7T, take Mirana up. Maybe it's their turn to get those good initiations going. Jonas with Friends, however, go for an Ogre Magi. Great support hero. Has lots of lockdown, good buff with Bloodlust. You'd use a Bloodlust on a hero that has good DPS potential, like Phantom Assassin maybe. Chaos Knight maybe not so needed because he has those illusions, but still good spell to have. Good hero to have Ultra out. You have a slow, you have a stun. What else could you ask for? But okay, K7T. This is a hero that we don't really see. Ursa. Ursa does have the ability to... Okay, so Wisp. Yeah, there we go. Jonas with Friends immediately ban out the Wisp. They don't want to have that Ursa Wisp combo going on. So yeah, they saw it immediately. They know. No brainer. Wisp is gone. Ursa is picked up. Wisp is gone. And K7T ban out the OD. Okay, OD mid. They don't want to deal with an OD mid, but Jonas with Friends go with the Shadow Fiend mid. And that's gonna round off their lineup right now.
Wind Ranger
And
at your service.
Wind Ranger, okay. So Wind Ranger, not really a hero that I would agree with. Not really one of my favorite heroes in this current meta. I would even go so far as to say that Wind Ranger is a pretty mediocre hero. Wind Ranger is not really reliable as a support. Her escape is not really too good of an escape because you can just stun through it, and is still affected by slows actually. So not too great of a support, not also too great of a carry. And if you put her on mid, she's kind of a gold drain. You give her gold, but not really too useful with a Wind Ranger. So let's see where this goes. Anyway, we're in game. We have a slight pause, and while we're waiting, I guess for someone to reconnect, maybe we'll have our introductions.
Okay, so we definitely have a change court, of course, because this is the second game. For those of you who are just tuning in, game one was taken by Jonas with Friends with a rather an unorthodox lineup against a Death Ball lineup. So they were able to pull it off with perfect with near perfect execution. A little bit of mistakes here and there, especially with the Nature's Prophet at the bottom lane. If you watch the vids, there was a time where the Nature's Prophet was wandering aimlessly at the bottom lane, between the bottom and the mid lane, and he got picked off during one of the pushes. But besides those kinds of mistakes, it was a perfect execution for JWF, and they were able to take game one with that. So now JWF is playing on the Drayden side. We have the Giver on the Scarlet Mage, Scrub Dota as a mid laner carry. On the Shadow Fiend, Chaos Knight played by Infinity, Panic playing Ogre Magi, and One Down playing as Elder Tyrant off lane. Meanwhile, we have K7T who must take next 2 games if they want to take this series. We have Leo, team captain, playing as a Vengeful Spirit, Quack playing as the Wind Ranger. Small Daddy playing as a Doombringer, so that's definitely going to be the off lane. Urs Warrior played by LED, and finally the stand-in that Rambo Man is playing as Mirana top lane. So if you are wondering why we have a stand-in K7T, apparently one of their usual players are not available, so they have one of the registered players, Rambo Man, playing in for that missing player. So again, this is K7T versus JWF, game 2, game 1 taken by JWF, and the game is starting. Coach will be moving in and guiding us through the laning phase analysis.
Yeah, so we have one stand-in from each team. From JWF, it's Scrub Dota standing in for Chapo, in addition to the stand-in Rambo Man a while ago. Okay, so right now, yeah, the obvious we see is Shadow Fiend mid versus Wind Ranger mid. Of course, I can go on saying how Wind Ranger is not really a good mid. We've seen a failed mid Wind Ranger before. Yeah, as I've said, okay, an engagement right now.
An engagement here. Scarlet Mage getting caught by Rambo Man there and getting killed at the 36-second mark there by Quack SE. So the first blood is now going to K7T. The first game it went to JW, but for these teams are just too damn early.
Yeah, so early aggression on both sides, but the effect this time going to K7T instead of Jonas with Friends earlier on. So might be a useful advantage for their safe lane supports. Okay, so Skywrath Mage going for the reward. He knows he got seen. So yeah, Shadow Fiend mid, of course. Yeah, is carry mid popularized by Arteezy lately. Yeah, you get your mid, let him farm. The mid is actually quite a safe place for carry to farm, because especially if both sides are warded. But the Wind Ranger, again, Wind Ranger. Okay, so someone died. The Doom killed the Chaos Knight solo. Okay.
Yeah, I actually wasn't able to do that. I was looking at the stats just now, and wow, I think that was a relatively fast pickoff.
Yeah, I was wondering, how did that happen? The Doombringer didn't even have a stun. He has the Alpha Wolf aura. So
maybe he was able to get some crits in.
Yeah, it was just right clicks. So maybe just well timed right clicks right there. But okay, so a bit of an advantage earlier on. Now he has a DD.
Yeah. 2-0 here for K7T. They're really trying to bring back what they lost in the first game. So yeah.
Yeah. This Ursa getting close to that what's that? Mask of Lifesteal. Whatever.
Morbid Mask.
Morbid Mask. There we go. Okay, so we have a pause and the disconnect. Chaos Knight, yeah. But let's check the net worth of the people. Ursa is 733 gold right now. Maybe this camp plus another medium camp for his Morbid Mask. And with that Vengeful Spirit, okay, now you see it. The Vengeful Spirit, Wave of Terror, she should have the Wave of Terror. The Vengeance Aura helps, but no, not really, because the Vengeance Aura doesn't stack with the Fury Swipes. The Wave of Terror is what you actually need if you want to take down Roche at level 3. So maybe a bit of a miskill right there, but if she gets to level 3 and gets that Wave of Terror, yeah, they can do the 3-minute.
Wonderful Wonderful shackles there coming from Quack. He was able to lock down Shrubdora to get some tower hits in, and Shadowfiend will die.
No!
Battle charge! I spoke too soon. The battle charge saved him right in the last second. It was a
Yeah.
perfectly timed battle, Coach. Perfectly timed battle.
It was actually a miss. It was an uphill shot from the Wind Ranger, and it missed. And yeah, the bottle just made sure that he's not gonna die. But okay, Ursa died to a neutral creep, and this is not good. Definitely not good because that was odd because you're gonna miss your window for killing that Roshan early on. And I wonder why the supports of Jonas with Friends haven't put up a ward here. You know, they should be watching for that Roshan, especially since they know that the Roshan is jungling. They haven't seen the Roshan's jungling right now. And they should know that the Roshan's gonna do an early, the Ursa's gonna do an early Roshan attempt. So, I don't know why they're not warding it. But, okay, right now the Morbid Mask is picked up by that Ursa, and pings are coming out. Okay, they want to do that Roshan. No Wave of Terror still from Vengeful Spirit. So I don't know. I maybe they're not gonna do the Roshan anyway because Vengeful Spirit doesn't have that Wave of Terror. So yeah, let's take a look at the laning. Right now it's 1-2 for Jonas with Friends, and the one death for K7T was from Ursa, and that was a neutral. But right now, engagement on the Doom.
Yeah, Doom is getting ganged up by 3 kills. Scarface, Ogre Magic, stun coming in there. On top of Doombringer, Arcade Bolt, Concussive Shot, almost everything that they have, just to kill Small Daddy and Small Daddy Fox. So I think that's a little bit of victory. That's a little victory for JWF, especially since whenever you're on side lane, you have as much as possible. You want to kill. You want to kill whoever's going against you.
But
Meanwhile,
right now,
here at top lane, you might see an engagement. Leo is going in for the magic missile on top of one down. There are no spells to cast on his end, and Doombringer just TP'd to the top lane to finish him off. And experience for 3 heroes, Leo taking into level 4. Oh, Scarface TPing in with the concussive shot, but yeah, no follow-up whatsoever. So definitely this is going to be a finish, you know, on this team. So
Yeah, the Elder Titan should have just tried attacking the Vengeful Spirit actually. You couldn't underestimate the damage of the Elder Titan because of that natural order. Yeah, it takes down a lot of that armor. And if you have a level 3 Astral Spirit, that actually gives you a lot of bonus damage for each hero that it passed. And I think it was 2 heroes and a bunch of creeps. So it might have been plus 80 damage, maybe, for his right clicks. But yeah, Elder Titan was just walking around. He could have gotten a few right clicks into the Vengeful Spirit, maybe even killed the Vengeful Spirit if he just decided to attack. But either way, gone is gone. And it's 3-2 for K7T, or actually just 3-1. But right now, yeah, here we go. They put a ward down. They know that it's gonna be around the 5-minute mark, and they see the Vengeful Spirit. The Vengeful Spirit has that Wave of Terror used against the Roshan. Yeah, they should know. They should know that the Roshan attempt is being done right now.
but you can only see Card Mage. Only the Giver has the feels that something must be up here. So while he's going for the reward, trying to take down the 2 rewards, Leo is dancing around, just pretending that, hey, I don't want to give you this reward. But though the hasten is up on the Shadowfiend, they actually might go for try to contest the Roche post Roche take, but no, the Moonlight Shadow was casted by the Mirana, so this is going to be a safe, disengaged, wonderful play there from K7T.
Yeah, so a bit unwise. No, a lot unwise, not just a bit, for JWF right there. They should have known. All the signs were pointing to our Roshan attempt. The Vengeful Spirit was casting that Wave of Terror in the pit. You know, there's no reason for you to do that unless you want to hit the Roche, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and the Vengeful Spirit was standing there. They should have just gone in. They should have just gone in and killed the Ursa inside. You know, they can see the Doom was not there. They can see the Mirana was not there. The Wind Ranger was there, but then the Shadow Fiend was there. So, you know, they could have just made that rotation, killed the Ursa, and maybe taken down the Roche for themselves. But I really feel that they missed all the signs for some reason. They missed all the signs. And right now, we have something happening in the mid.
Yeah, we see the engagement there. Zoom was able to take down Shadow Fiend, and he still has his first earth up to chase everybody down. Wonderful stun there coming from Leo. Two kills now for K7T. A power shot coming in from the Wind Ranger, but misses the Ogre Magi. So yeah. Just by taking away the Shadow Fiend at the middle lane, denying him the experience for a few seconds more, it's going to be devastating for him.
Yeah.
Shadow Fiend is really hard. It's a really hard hero to play, especially in the competitive scene.
So that was a 2-0 for K7T right there. Very good for them, but I think Jonas and Friends right now is just slipping in confidence. They took game 1 practically without sweat. They knew what they were doing, but right now, yeah, they saw that they just let the Roshan slip, and maybe a bit of lack of confidence in their part. Hindering them back. But right now, let's check the levels. Everyone is at level 6 almost. Just the supports behind. Skywrath Mage is a bit far back with level 4. But level 4 is enough for a Skywrath Mage. The level 6 will help, but it's okay even without. The Ogre Magi, level 5, good enough. So everyone else with the important ultimates, the Doom, the Elder Titan, yeah, they got their ultimates up for a good team fight. No, the Elder Titan actually skipped the Earth Splitter. So okay, level 8 for the Elder Titan, but still no Earth Splitter. There we go. See, if he had the Earth Splitter, maybe he could have followed up with a kill right there on the Mirana. But hey, it's not my hero to skill. Right now, okay, they might engage.
They're engaged, but for some reason, the Elder Titan backs out a bit.
If you're in the bot lane, however, there's Doom coming.
Oh yeah, Doom is coming in on top of Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight might actually fall to the DPS with Doom there. Overmatch is it for the stun, so Doom Breaker will definitely die. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange so far. Elder Titan follows up and makes but he gets picked off by the Ursa Warrior and those Fury Swipes there. Ursa Warrior might re-engage, throws in the face, was chasing down the Skywrath Mage, and he might actually fall because you can see here that wonderful shackle shot there from Quack and catching that Skywrath Mage down. And now the Ogre Magi is in danger of dying. Stuns the Ursa Warrior there, but a wind run coming in from Quack might actually make sure that Panic will fall, and Panic is literally panicking. The Chaos Knight TP's in. He is now in against 3 heroes, throws a 4-second stun on top of the Ursa Warrior. Ursa Warrior just too tanky right now. He's Aegis there, and wonderful wipe coming in from K7T. They literally took down every other hero with the exclusion of Shadow Fiend. So that was a 5-kill actually.
That was really bad.
Yeah, and now Osagdora is an Inverun. He wants to. He refuses to go for the Warrior. They want to go for the Doom instead. Multicast coming in from Panic slows Doom down. Scorched Earth getting popped, so this is going to be an additional movement speed. The race is going to finish him off. It was all in all a 6-4 exchange. Doom died twice, if you include the extended engagement, and you know what the worst thing is? The Aegis is still up on the Ursa Warrior.
Yeah. Shadow Fiend decided to skip that Aegis in exchange for killing the Doom. Maybe an okay decision. Yeah, they probably don't want to engage in any more team fights after that, but right now they have the option to take down this tower. A small consolation prize, maybe.
This is just JWF playing a bad game compared to... This is a different JWF than what we have seen from the previous nights. Oh, and now we see the Doombringer getting killed for the 3rd time right now. K7T has the face boot. LED is just chasing down everybody. The Shadow Fiend apparently has Shadow Veil already, so Skywrath Mage will definitely fall. Panic has the stun coming in from the Ogre Magi, so this is going to slow the rampage of LED down. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend was able to take down the tower at the bottom lane, so there's that. The Blink Dagger is only like 450 gold away from the Ursa Warrior. Chaos Knight now chasing down the Vengeful Spirit. He knows he can take her down. Stun coming in. It's a 3-second stun. It's getting auto attack right now. It could actually finish off with a chaos. What they call this? A reality rift. Oh, wonderful fall kill coming in from Leo. Quack TP's in, throws in a power shot and finishes this Chaos Knight off. JWF just not playing well so far.
Yeah. And those are the psychological disadvantage you have when you're playing from behind. You know you're a Chaos Knight, you're a carry, you're supposed to be farming, but you know your team is behind, and you see that Vengeful Spirit. The Vengeful Spirit is so tempting. You can just maybe I'll just chase a bit, maybe I'll just dive a bit, and I'll get a kill out of this Vengeful Spirit. But no, yeah, you go in too deep, and you just fail to get that kill, getting too greedy.
By the way, for some reason the clear for the region team was wandering around this area. I don't know. There's somebody there. I think it's for more or less, but I'm not really sure. So we now see the Shadow Fiend trying to gank this Mirana. Doombringer is now walking in. He has a Doom ready. If he sees anybody, he could just Doom that person and go and have the Mirana, poke with the Mirana arrow. Okay, Scarlet Mage is here on the side, waiting to throw that concussive shot to a Mystic Flare. So now Ogre Magi is trying to join in the fun, climbing up the ramp. So this is going to be one of those moments where we know the team fight is about to happen. So it might actually be a base trade rather, a tower trade, because we can see K7T pushing the bottom tower as well. We see Mirana and the Doombringer just playing it defensively. We might see a casual arrow getting thrown in, and yes, indeed, there it is. It's going to catch the Scarlet Mage. This is a perfect opportunity to get the Scarlet Mage and kill him there. So wonderful power shot, shackle shot coming in from Quack as he catches both the Ogre Magi and the Scarlet Mage, locking down the Ogre Magi long enough for them to not to escape without getting stunned. Scrub Dora is still throwing the Shadow Blade Mid at the bottom lane. The Elder Titan actually falls. Ultimate coming in from Scrub Dora catches the Mirana, who was stunned by Panic. So now Bloodlust up on the Shadow Fiend. Will they be able to take another kill here? Leo is now present. He can now actually throw in a stun if he wanted to. Quack is getting stunned by the Ogre Magi, now getting auto attack. Wonderful turnaround there from Scrub Dora, and now Leo is in danger of dying. Mind you that the stun is still on cooldown, so Scrub Dora is very confident. Panic might die to the Ursa Warrior, and indeed it does. The haste, oh wait, it's not a haste shoot, it's a Bloodlust from the Shadow Fiend, giving so much position, and wonderful Mystic Flare there from the Scarlet Mage, putting the Wind Ranger and the, the Vengeful Spirit out of position there. Doom on top of Scrub Dora. They are now waiting for the deny on the Shadow Fiend. Will they be able to deny it? Yes, and the ultimate from the Shadow Fiend actually pops, putting the Doombringer on a very low HP. So and he's actually getting earned by someone. I think it was Scarlet Mage, and now Mirana finishes off with a double kill. It was one of those extended team fights where we see a ping pong of kills.
Yeah.
And I actually lost track of how many kills happened during that team fight.
I think it was a 4-4-4 exchange in the end. But you know what's a shame? It was actually a 4-for-1. Right? It was a 4-4-1 for Jonas with Friends, but they got a bit too greedy. Yeah, they stayed, they overextended. They stayed there for too long. They could have retreated already, but yeah, they waited until the Doom got there, and then the Mirana responded and got back up. So yeah, not really good judgment on their part. You know, yeah, playing from behind can kind of cause that kind of psychology. So right now, yeah, here we go. Elder Titan still level 9, still no ultimate. I really wonder why. I really wonder why they don't. This Elder Titan doesn't want to get that. So a quick pick off right there for Skyrath Mage. Takes down the. Actually, it's just the Ogre Magi, but the Mystic Flare was used. Take down the.
Blind. Blind arrow coming from around the middle lane, but casual arrow where you just want to extend the mana because you're not using it anyway. So yeah. Oh, by the way, going back to the pickoff, wonderful pickoff there from the on the Wind Ranger. So it's a big deal. But they're going for the Elder Titan, they have it warded, and wow, absolutely a huge, an insane amount of damage coming in from Ursa Warrior with this ultimate. So they're now, Ursa Warrior now overpowering himself up once again. They want to go on top of these heroes. The ultimate from the Shadow Fiend getting casted, but he's only has 23 souls. He is doomed. He might actually die here. The Earth Earth Shock is on cooldown for Ursa Warrior. He will definitely get the kill. The Shadow Fiend, meanwhile, at the middle lane, Doom was able to take down Skyrath Mage, and Vengeful Spirit was able to take down the Ogre Magi. And Ursa Warrior finishes off at the top lane. On top of that, Shadow Fiend and gets his mega kill streak. Quack as he goes right in front of the Chaos Knight, throws in the power, what do you call this? A Poke Spire to try to take the Chaos Knight down, but she fails. She wasn't able to tie him or bind him to a tree. Now Ursa Warrior blinking in once again. LED taking kill after kill after kill, and this tower at the middle lane will definitely go down.
Yeah, so this is just a terrible game for Jonas with Friends. What happened to the Jonas with Friends that we were seeing a while ago? A lot less coordinated right now. Maybe they're going for a gimmicky kind of play style. Yeah, because they do have that Elder Titan. I think Elder Titan was also, it's also first time to have that Elder Titan play in our series. But
yeah, it actually is.
yeah, so odd picks for both sides, Ursa and Elder Titan, but yeah, a bit more confusing for Elder Titan since Elder Titan hasn't utilized that Earth Splitter yet, and it's the Earth Splitter really that you really want to get out of Elder Titan, because you know the level 1 ultimate already deals 35% max HP damage right from level 1, so I don't really understand why you don't get that level 1 ultimate right when you hit that level 6 mark. But right now we have a gun going in. They see the Doom.
See the Doom Breeder. He actually gets silent, getting stunned, getting reality rifted. So that's a quick pick up there. But now follow-ups are coming in from LED and Quack SE. Wisdix are getting thrown down, not going to find anybody. Chaos Knight stuns on top of what do you call this? The Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger falls. LED's now needs of dying. Aegis the Immortal now popped. So we might actually see a big turnaround here. Echo Stomp getting casted, but the other Titan, they're putting him in out of position, and now dominating streak of the Ursa Warrior goes to the Chaos Knight, which is going to help him with the building and finishing up on the Mord Legion.
Right. So let's take a look at the upsides for Jonas with Friends. Right now they've been on the back end. Look at the kill score. It was worse a while ago. But yeah, right now they won a bit of an engagement right there. They took down the Aegis and the kill. So they have that going for them. Right now though, they're not gonna take this tower, however. Yeah, unfortunately the Chaos Knight ran out of mana. So no chance of getting that Phantasm and taking down the tower early on. Yeah, CK has mana issues. That's the problem with him. But yeah, let's take a look at the advantages, or at least what's good for Jonas with Friends right now.
Oh, hang on, Quack as he's going for the Shadow Feed. She dusted him up, so the dust is still up and running for a few more seconds. And now Shadow Blade from Scrub Dota, he wants to go for Quack SE. He wants to land that phrase. It's going to be a failed response to a failed gank. Now, Vengeful Spirit and Mirana are coming in from the Radiant jungle. They want to follow up, but Shadow Fiend and the Elder Titan knew that they're coming because of this ward right here at the middle ramp. So they're going to be safe. So yeah, wonderful play there from Quack. It was very what do you call this? Very brave, very clever, but not enough. It's just not enough damage. I mean, Shadow Fiend replied with the same amount of width. So.
Yeah, but right now we see a lot of heroes moving down bot lane.
You might see another extended team fight here. And I think Ursa Warrior is trying to finish up on his, what do you call this? Blink Dagger? Oh no,
Ursa already has a
Bar.
blink. Then it's the BKB.
Sorry, it's a Blacking Bar, yeah. Oh, now he goes in. The Moonlight Shadow might be casted right now. The Predator trying to go with the position. Oh, wonderful dust getting passed there by Wind Ranger, but Doombringer prevents the Shadow Fiend to cast the ultimate with that Doom. Earth Splitter catching 3 heroes, absolutely devastating. The 8 points of 4 heroes there from K7T, and now it's a 2-for-1 exchange for K7T. The fight is not yet over. Scarlet Mage falls. We still have the Ogre Magi and the Elder Titan up and running, but I don't think that they will be able to fight this. Back as he's just throwing the power shot, finds the Elder Titan. Now Elder Titan is out of position. We still have the Mirana, we still have the Visual Spirit, and everybody's just ganging up on him. Doombringer still alive. Just a 4-hero push on the bottom lane, and this tower will most definitely be gone unless Chaos Knight will be able to TP in time within the next 8 seconds, which actually he could, and Scarlet Mage immediately follows. That K7T is just low on HP, low on hit points. They cannot sustain this push if somebody from the Radiant team tries to defend this. Chaos Knight is waiting for the right position to TP in. He knows that he might get stunned by the Vengeful Spirit or the Wind Ranger. So yeah, they don't go for it at all. and decides to give it away.
Yeah. So that was a 4-for-1 for K7T earlier on. Well played. It could have been a better engagement for JWF, but there was just that fortunate dust. You know, K7T just got a gut feeling of the Shadow Fiend. Oh, something's wrong here. So they popped the dust and they saw the Requiem coming. They were able to doom the Shadow Fiend before the Requiem went off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, bit of an unfortunate turn of events right there.
Oh, Scrubloader was playing with the raise. I thought something was up, so yeah, nothing happening here anyway. So
Alright.
yeah, so go on, coach.
So yeah, I was just gonna take a look at the gold graph right now. It's 10,000 in favor of K7T, and EXP earned it's 15,000. So a lot going in the way of K7T right now. And Jonas with Friends playing from behind right now. They haven't lost too much towers actually. They're actually ahead by 1 tower. But the gold difference and the Roshan differences are more than enough for that tower deficit. So let's see how this game can turn. We do have that Shadow Fiend. The Shadow Fiend is still the most farmed hero in the game. No, actually it's the Doom now. Yeah, the Doom has caught up. But the Shadow Fiend still has 10k gold and is almost level 16. So actually has quite a bit of money. Although he died quite a few times already. And they do have that Chaos Knight. The Chaos Knight does have that massive turnaround potential. Once he gets that level 16 Phantasm, those 4 illusions can deal a lot of damage. If he doesn't get caught with... Oh, now he's gonna get caught.
Actually get doomed because the Sentry Wards of the K7T well placed right there. BKB off on the Ursa Warrior, finishing off 2 heroes just immediately. Elder Titan replies with an Earth Splitter, taking down 3 heroes. It's a 3-for exchange. K7T.Leo is out in danger of dying. So there's 4 heroes dead on the Dark team, and now Ursa Warrior may actually go for a rampage, and indeed they actually do. So the Shadow Fiend with a double damage is finishing off a lot of the heroes there during that team fight. And the best thing during that fight was that Scrub Dota was able to pull off his ultimate, greatly reducing the damage potential of everybody in the Dark team. And he on top of the Raise Spirits, Raise Souls, sorry, not Souls, the Necromastery Souls, he has a double damage feed. So imagine that insane amount of damage just with the auto attacks coming in from the Shadow Fiend himself, and the support from the Earth Stomp and the Earth Splitter from the Elder Titan. And on top of that, coach, we have the Natural Order and the Crest of the Dark Lord armor reduction to worry about. So all of these things are just made that last team fight for JWF.
Yeah, so that was a very fortunate turn of events for them. They kind of got lucky with the DD rune, or as some might call it, the GG rune. But but more importantly, however, I would think that the factor is the Chaos Knight. Even though it might have appeared stupid that he just walked in and got doomed, it might have been an advantage for them in the end, because it's the Shadow Fiend actually that does all the work for them. Because the Doom was used on the Chaos Knight, then that means that the Shadow Fiend wasn't doomed for the first engagement in a long while. And that just left the Shadow Fiend to do whatever he wanted with the enemy team. And perhaps it's just because of that. Maybe it's just because the Doom was on the Chaos Knight rather than the Shadow Fiend. That might have made all the difference in that team fight. But right now, they're K7T moving around this Roche. They don't know that the Roche is going to take 2 more minutes to respawn. They don't know that, so they're just waiting for this Roche, scouted out by the Elder Titan, but they know nothing's there. So both teams go back to their positions, just waiting for the next thing to happen. I don't know. Right now, Jonas with Friends still defensive. They know they're still behind. Not as much as before. Right now, we look at the gold graph, we see a big turn. It was from 10,000. Right now, going back up to 6,000 gold. Yeah. Also an advantage because of that tier 2 top push. And EXP earned, from 15,000 to 10,000. So a bit of a comeback for them. Maybe they can start to snowball a bit from there. because that difference in gold. Let's see what items they've picked up right now. Okay, so Doom right now they have Gem of True Sight. No more Shadow Blade shenanigans for Shadow Fiend, they say. Doom already has that gem and is probably eyeing to get that Doom on the Shadow Fiend immediately. The Shadow Fiend still walking it. Right now, engagement on mid.
No, engage at the middle lane. Moonlight Shadow getting cast by the Mirana. Oh, wonderful ultimate there from Shadow Fiend. But yeah, he was able to pop it off, but the Ursa Warrior had the BKB up, so this is definitely going to put Jonas with Friends out of position there. So now 2 heroes are down, 3 heroes are now down for them. Chaos Knight again dying almost immediately there. So indeed, it was a very fortunate turn of events earlier during the last team fight, but without the double damage rune and with the Doom and with everybody on K7T casting everything they have on top of the Shadow Fiend, the team fight will definitely result in something something that is in favor of K7T, just like what we saw now.
Yeah, as I've said, I think that the important factor was that it was the Shadow Fiend. Yeah, if you don't Doom the Shadow Fiend, then he's gonna cause hell for your team. And the Doom, yeah, he got the gem. He got the right item.
Hang on, at the building we see the Elder Titan and the Ogre Magic getting shackled shot in, getting swapped by Leo, and now they are definitely going to die. So now 2 more heroes are dead for Jonas with Friends, with everybody on K7T still alive. So this is additional time for JWF to sustain a defense against K7T. And again, Chaos Knight falls once more. Infinity playing that very, very unwise reality rift into something just to try to defend. So, oh, by the way, Scad is up on the Shadow Fiend, so that might be something. Question mark? Question mark?
Yeah. Okay, he might get the Smirana. The Smirana doesn't have that gem.
Oh yeah, he's getting Scaddied up. So she leaps and she was able to disjoint one attack, but the tower attack was still traveling at an ultimately PLDC speed. So it finally caught up to her and taking her down, giving the kill to Shadow Queen. And the next Roche kill is taken once more. I think it's the 4th Roche. Definitely there's a cheese here.
Yeah, so that's the 3rd Roche, I think. Is it the 3rd or
3rd or 4th? I think it's the 4th. The 3rd was taken immediately here around the Dire Jungle. So by my count, it's the 4th. But more or less, 3rd or 4th, the cheese will be there. So that's an additional advantage for K7T. Additional incentive for them to push.
Yeah, right now, the gold graph just went back down. A while ago, it was from 10,000 to 6,000. Now, right back down to 12,000 in favor of K7T. And experience, yeah, going down close to 20,000 right now. So, yeah, gold an advantage definitely for K7T, but they still haven't breached high ground. They still haven't taken a tier 3 down. So, yeah, JWF still have that chance. Just hold on to their axis. And Chaos Knight does have the ability to rat if he gets into a good position. He really needs to get that level 16 and really needs to get that Phantasm into play. Right now, I don't think we've seen a proper usage of Phantasm so far.
Well, he either dies too fast or gets doomed before he's able to cast it. So
yeah, and the Shadow Fiend, he's also missing out by not being able to use that Requiem immediately. I think he should have gone for a Blink instead of the Shadow Blade, or maybe get a Blink on top of that, because he just walks in. The Doom actually got him before he was able to cast the Requiem of Souls. Yeah, the Requiem earlier on, it was just the Death ult.
Oh, okay.
So he wasn't able to cast that. And okay, this Skywrath Mage is dead. No. Yes. No.
No, yes. What?
Okay, so
the Wind Ranger was probably just she was probably just clicking, like what do you call this? Clicking on the map. It wasn't even paying attention on the Skywrath Mage there. So by the way, since the top tier 1 tower for the Radiant team is still alive, this might actually be the next point of engagement.
No. Jonas with Friends won't defend this. This is just a free tower.
Okay.
But Shadow Fiend might be able to take down this one. And then they might be able to move on to engage here at the top. tier 2
Yeah.
defend.
Yeah.
Shadow Fiend's gonna take this in exchange.
Yep. So you take one tower, we take one of yours. So definitely wise play there coming from JW. They're still doing some sort level of rat Dota here. Okay, meanwhile, the top lane, you see the Skyfish getting picked off. Chaos Knight replies with the reality and a wonderful 4-second stun on the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger getting caught in the Earth Splitter. BKB on top of the for the Ursa Warrior and the Shadow Fiend. So wow, it's going to be a 2-for-2 exchange so far. Mirana is getting auto attacked so bad by the Scaddy on top of that Shadow Fiend. The Ursa Warrior wasn't able to do anything, getting slowed so much by the Shadow Fiend, and 4-second stun there from Chaos Knight, finishing off the Ursa Warrior, and only Wind Ranger is now alive. Quack, as he's trying to run away just to save and hang on for dear life. They don't want everybody on their team to die right now.
Alright, so right now they have the opportunity to take down this tier 2 in the mid. So, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, because your mic was a bit choppy a while ago.
Okay, so now they're going for the middle lane push, coach. So this is what you were talking about earlier. Even though that K7T had so much advantage earlier, they still have the Chaos Knight and they have a farm Shadow Fiend. Chaos Knight alone has a very big side turner potential, and Shadow Fiend just on its own is just a snowball hero. So
yeah, you know why they won that engagement though?
Why?
The Chaos Knight walked in with a lucky, 4 Phantasm roll. That's a 3+1. 2+1. So that's the 3 Illusion Chaos Knight. Was a lucky roll because he's not yet level 16. But got lucky and then chased down the Doom and just beat that Doom to death with those right clicks. And that's what they need. They need those Phantasm Illusions dealing big damage. However, you see the Doom, it's off cooldown. The Doom wasn't used, because the Doom doesn't want to use it on the Chaos Knight. He wants to use it on the Shadow Fiend. However, the Doom died before the Shadow Fiend even got into the fight. The Shadow Fiend was actually a bit late. The Doom already died. But yeah, so that's what you need to do. You either force the Doom to say, hey, if you're not gonna Doom me, I'm gonna kill you. But if you Doom me, the Shadow Fiend is gonna kill you. So that's what Chaos Knight really needs to do. He really needs to get those Phantasms up. He needs to put himself, he needs to put K7T into a position that the Chaos Knight would be equally as threatening as the Shadow Fiend. Yeah, as we always point out, the Doom, as we know, the Doom is the best single target lockdown in the game. A single target spell in the game. It shuts down and then hero entirely, turns him into a creep. Can right click, but can't use.
Can move.
Yeah, can right click, can move, but can't do anything else. Can't use abilities, and also disable some item effects.
Yeah, it also disables the passives.
Yeah, passives.
Does it disable Wraith King Ultimate?
No. Of course not.
Okay.
So it doesn't disable those death triggered things. But yeah, but the emphasis that we should put right now is on the Doom being a single target spell. That's the trade-off that you get. You shut off one hero, but what happens if there's more than one hero that you need to shut off? Then you need a refresher. But right now, Doom is way off from a refresher. He has an Aghanims, he has a Blink. BKB, good for fighting. But not a refresh, not enough to shut down 2 heroes. So if, those 2 heroes get farmed, if 2 core heroes on Jonas with Friends get farmed and get equally threatening, then it's going to be harder for the Doom to keep up unless he has a refresher orb up and running. But until then, Jonas with Friends can still take smart engagements, can still play around this, and they still might have a fighting chance. Gold graph went a bit up from maybe 17,000 to 14,000. Still no means huge turnaround, but it's a sign of something. They can still catch up. And EXP earned 15,000, a bit stable in that region right now. Net worth, however, Shadow Fiend has reclaimed. Shadow Clean, Mr. Clean, has reclaimed the top net worth position, sitting at almost 20k gold. But so right now everyone's moving. I think at this point in the game, gold and EXP are starting to matter less and less.
And what is going to be a lot for you and to Shadow Fiend It's weird, yeah.
Your mic is choppy.
Oh, hello? Is it right now?
No, it's still choppy. I can't hear anything you're saying, except no.
Okay.
But yeah. So here we go.
Is it better now?
Hello, hello.
Hello? Better?
Not exactly. But an engagement right now. Okay, here comes the Doom, and the Doom is on the Shadow Fiend. But it's not enough. There we go. See, you Doom the Shadow Fiend. Chaos Knight is gonna do all the work this time. They have the gem, and everyone is on the run right now. Is Ogre Magi gonna get this last hit? And no, it's the Skywrath Mage PLDC. The PLDT spells from the Skywrath Mage gonna catch up. And wow, see, that's what I was saying. You need to put yourself into a position where there's two cores. Two cores, you need two Dooms. Doom. Hello?
Yeah, can you catch now?
Still not too clear, but okay, so I don't know. I think it's the rain, maybe. But did you see that engagement? It was just okay, an automatic shutdown of the Doom of the Shadow Fiend by the Doom, yeah. But then the Chaos Knight was already level 16. He already had that level 3 ultimate up, and it wasn't a lucky roll, but those 3 illusions are enough already to send Doom packing home. He got killed almost instantly just because of those right clicks from the Chaos Knight, and that's what Chaos Knight really does. So yeah, you force yourself in that position. What, you Doom the Shadow Fiend, there's this Chaos Knight, and you Doom the Chaos Knight, there's still the Shadow Fiend. So rock in the hard place for K7T. Even with that advantage, all their heroes, yeah.
Okay. Better.
No, still not better. But if you'd like to comment, you're free to make a comment right now, because JWF are gonna go for a push right now.
Okay. Well, coach, in bed. I really hope I am. So yeah.
Still not too clear.
Okay, so I'm trying to bet myself on this game. We see a T5 coming in, it's looking in favor for K7T. We see heroes from out of position, left and right. We see line early, staying around the marks. In order to just keep it out safely. The big mistake that John and friends did was that they completely did not expect and underestimated the positioning from K7T, especially that.
Yeah, but fortunately for them, the Shadow Fiend's still alive. And they have that Elder Titan, so they have a potential for defense. They do have the fortification and the buyback from the Chaos Knight. The Chaos Knight hasn't used his ultimate. Can use it right now. The Shadow Fiend going ham with that ult. And Chaos Knight Reality Rift brings the Ursa back into the fight. Ursa dies, and then this Doom is gonna go next. The Scally is just slowing that Doom so much. And then Doom just falls, and the Wind Ranger, what happened to the Wind Ranger? The Wind Ranger
was able to
away.
go away. Yeah.
Was able to blink away, but this Vengeful Spirit is gonna pay the price for it. So yeah, we have an almost immediate turnaround because of that buyback from the Chaos Knight.
So, push?
Still no, but I think it's gonna be your connection. So just keep trying. When you talk, I'll give you a space to talk. But right now, we see the push coming in. The Doom is down for 40 seconds. He has no buyback. Yeah, he has no buyback. So this might be just a free tower and the racks for Jonas with friends. Almost couldn't believe it, but right now they're making a lot. They're making a lot happen right now. So a failed shackle shot attempt, and this tower is gonna go down. Yeah. No buybacks coming in, so they should be a bit more confident right now. Shadow Fiend, just doing those right clicks on the melee barracks. He's actually nerfed right now because of that Vengeance aura, but still doing a hefty amount of damage, still over 200. The Doom's gonna respond in 2 seconds. The Ursa is going back in 3 seconds. Everyone's back alive, so Jonas with friends does a hasty retreat, taking down a lane of racks. Amazing plays from Jonas with friends a while ago from a complete disadvantage, turning it around. Yeah, just because of that comeback potential from the Chaos Knight, as I've said. But yeah, let's take a look at what happened in this game.
Is it better?
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Good.
I think it's sort of better already.
Okay. So, well, there you guys go for one. Thanks for covering me, Coach. Okay. I think, so, during the last team fight, it was, I don't know, wasn't anybody getting buyback that fight?
No one was able to buy back when Jonas with Friends was pushing, but from the K7T push earlier on, they got the buyback out from the Chaos Knight. It was a Chaos Knight buyback. Let's check the buyback status. Yeah. For Radiant, it was just the Chaos Knight who bought back. But for K7T, no one bought back because they didn't have the gold.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, Jonas with Friends, Shadow Fiend, Demon Edge. Is this going to be a Divine? Probably not. But yeah, a lot of gold for Shadow Fiend. Right now, he's top of the net worth, still 24,000. Ahead of the Doom, ahead of everyone else. But Chaos Knight, not too much farm, but yeah, whatever he has, it's made times 4. Or maybe even times 5 because of the Phantasm, if he gets lucky with the Phantasm roll. So yeah, I don't know, but this game is looking pretty close right now. Almost 5k difference only in net worth and EXP 5,000. But that's not gonna make a difference because at the hero level, everyone who needs to be level 16 is already at level 16. Only behind our Skywrath Mage level 15 and Ogre Magi level 14. They don't really need those too much. Maybe a Skywrath Mage level 16 would help a bit. But either way, it's fine already. This Mirana is gonna get caught out. They have a gem with them, and
Mirana was still leaping they're closer to the Shadow Fiend in between every. Actually, she jumped.
Okay, I cannot hear you at all right now. But yeah, Jonas with Friends gonna do an attempt right now to take the top racks. They have buyback on the heroes that they need. They have buyback on the Elder Titan and the Shadow Fiend. Yeah, those are the two heroes that they need to keep up in case they fail to defend bases. But okay, our Shadow Fiend rotates. This Ursa is getting engaged on right now on the top side. Chaos Knight activates the ult, engages. The Wind Ranger, however, does have that Wind Walk. Is able to avoid Wind Run, able to avoid a lot of that damage. The Ursa responds, but is immediately killed by the Shadow Fiend, just doing so much damage. The Vengeful Spirit also falls, and everyone just dies. The Wind Run Ranger was okay, so GG. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm not as fast. I'm not as fast as Selemene in casting, but I really wish I could have been as fast just to describe that last team fight. Wow, amazing turn of events from Jonas with Friends, coming back from what was seemingly an insurmountable disadvantage. You know, just coming back, recomposing their plays as a team. You know, getting their head back in the game and taking it back. Amazing comeback from Jonas with Friends. Right now, so far, 2-0. Two games played. Jonas with Friends and 2 victories. And yeah, 2-0 right now, winning over K7T, and right now with a 100% win rate on our series, having appeared 2 times already. So, congratulations to Jonas with Friends. And any comments from you?
Can you hear?
Alright, sorry. No one can hear you.
No, okay.
Hello, robot
Okay.
speaking. Robot
Okay,
speaking from the Twitch chat.